It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How you doing today, Virginia?
I'm sad for my panda, but I'm good.
Okay.
We stayed up late and watched that Buffalo Sabres game.
Ooh, okay.
Out at a bar.
Oh, wow.
With
okay.
a small child.
My goodness.
Doing it all right.
Yeah, okay. And I assume things did not end well for the Sabres.
No.
Yeah.
They had to go to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand this, but I guess there's no shootouts in the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
So when they go to overtime, they have to keep playing until somebody wins in regular kind of playing with the puck and all the people.
Oh, okay.
Whoever scores first is the winner?
Yep.
I know nothing about hockey or
Yeah.
soccer for that matter.
In normal games, there's like a shootout.
Yeah, okay. It's a weird rule, no?
I was very confused and about 3 glasses of wine in.
That makes
Trying to
more
figure it out.
confusing, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Hey,
There's no
what's going on?
shootout?
But it was wine, so you were a classy drunk.
Yes.
That's good.
I was sophisticated.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst is when your team on a weeknight goes to overtime and then loses.
Yeah.
So you stayed up late for sadness.
Heartbreak.
Yes.
That's got to be an 11:30 kind of night.
Yeah, it was. It was like 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little crusty.
Yeah. Okay.
Does Mama need breakfast?
I don't because I ate so much food at this restaurant. Like, it's all Panda's favorite stuff because it's like all the Buffalo food.
Right.
It's a Buffalo vibe.
Yeah.
There's people with Buffalo gear and flags and
There's actual
rooting and
buffaloes walking
tooting.
around.
Real buffaloes serve you your drink.
That's amazing.
That would be awesome if you had buffaloes roaming.
Not safe, but cool to look at.
It would be great. Yeah. That'd be great. Yeah, it is rough, though. So
It
took
is.
the L last night, huh? What'd you eat?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so they had beef on weck, which is so good. It's like
What is that
it's a
again?
roast beef sandwich with like a pretzel salted herbed bun.
So is that what the weck is?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Because it doesn't sound, when you call on weck, you're like, what is weck?
Yeah, beef on weck. I don't know. Maybe the weck is the bun.
Okay.
And it comes with an au jus. It's so good.
Okay, it's basically an au jus, one of those
Roast beef.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They also do these things called pizza rolls that are a Buffalo thing. It's like an egg roll of pizza.
Are they fit in Buffalo?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because
Some of this food sounds slimming.
these sound amazing. but-
No. They are definitely not known for their physiques in
It's not
Buffalo.
really a bikini town.
No.
Okay.
It's the opposite of Miami.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
But that's my kind of foods. I like them fixins.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was all good stuff. It was all fun stuff, all Buffalo choices. The wings were on point.
Okay.
And you know, my husband is a tough critic of wings. He was eating them going, wow, these are just like my favorite place in Buffalo. That's a big compliment.
Yeah, that is good. That's good. If they're doing it legit,
Yeah,
that's fun. So at least you had
Nico.
good food.
It's Nico's in Abacoa. If you love Buffalo, anything, this is your place.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I went out last night. We had one of our fun little secret sessions that they do. So a band called Low Cash was playing. So got to go check them out last night.
The country station.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Cowboy cab. Did you roll in with a cowboy hat?
No, didn't have a cowboy hat. Didn't do it right.
Call me
Like
next
just
time.
kind of showed up.
I got cowboy hats for you.
Oh, you do?
Let
Okay.
me know about
All
that.
right, I could. Yeah. If I need a cowboy connection.
You want to borrow something from the Gibby Darlington collection?
Yeah.
They are super low budget. They're not good quality, but I got a ton of them.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. They came on a little bit late, so yeah, I had a late night as well. So, yeah, I think we're all trying to Yeah, get it going here.
I went
It's
out.
hard.
I went
It
out
is.
last night too.
You did?
I went out and got the mail. Nah, I can never get the mail.
Okay. What are you talking about? You don't get mail. He lets it pile up. He's just falling right out. So there you go. All right. Well, we're trying to make it happen here today. So welcome to it. You get what you get here on the KVJ show today.
Yes, you get a lot of caffeine. Let's go. Coffee.
It's free.
There you go. You're right about that. Now, for me, I love insane organization. And I'm kind of happy to hear that maybe Jbird has come a bit over here because, one thing I think is great is I have everything so organized that when I wake up in the morning, it's like easy to grab a shirt, grab pants, grab socks, boom, out the door. And Jbird, you're saying your sock game was suffering there for a bit.
Well, I went to church for Rocco's communion, and I had a lovely
Looking
time.
dapper, by the
Yes.
way.
I fell into TJ Maxx.
Man looked fresh.
Well,
Looked
that was a quick thing that happened there.
Everybody in the row, because we were sitting behind you, everybody's
Yeah.
like, oh, Jbird looks so good.
Oh, yeah.
Very
yeah.
kind.
Yeah.
Well, I have a ton of socks at my house, but they're goofy Yoda socks, Bigfoot socks, alien socks.
Right.
I love them. But there's so many of them, and I don't know if when I'm drinking, I eat a sock. They're gone. I have a tough time matching my socks, and
Yeah.
I had a tough time matching my socks before church, and we're running a little late. So I just wore two different socks, an alien sock and a pizza sock. And then I tell everybody, oh, I'm doing that on purpose. It's,
Rocco, I did it for Rocco.
yeah, and meanwhile...
He's going to love it.
Meanwhile, I just can't find two matching socks.
Right.
And it's been a reoccurring problem. So my girlfriend suggested something, and it seems to be working.
Okay.
She goes, have your goofy socks. That's all great.
Yeah.
But get a whole separate basket of, buy 20 pairs of the same exact sock.
Okay.
And when
Yes.
you're looking for two pairs of socks, now you'll be able to find a match so quicker. Because for church, I didn't need pizza socks. I didn't need alien socks. I just wanted straight colored socks. Just
But
regular.
they did look fresh.
It did get people talking.
Yeah.
It got the pew dancing. I get it. But it's helped me. So if you're
Yeah.
a person like me that eats their socks, buy the same type of sock in bulk. And I suggest keeping it one color.
Ah.
You start getting in stripes and polka dots, it becomes a very tough game. And if you are running late and you can't find matching socks, it will bring out the worst in you.
Or buy 20 of the same pizza sock.
I didn't even think of that. Great idea. It's amazing.
The whole game's just, yes.
Mind blown.
Wow, huh?
It's a great idea. I'm going to write that down.
Well, wait, now I know what to get you for your birthday, which is coming up. So I will be getting you 87 of the same sock.
I think the outfits in bulk are kind of my jam now.
Yeah.
Well, you're never going to be without your favorite outfit if you buy a bunch of it.
So if I buy a dinosaur outfit, I got to buy two of them, I think.
Yes, there you go. So you got them. If you can't find the top, you got the bottoms. Yeah, it all kind of works out that way. Okay, so who is responsible for the calamity? Is it Jbird or is it producer Denny's toddler son, Lochlan, that we got to look to here for this? Now, one of the two of them fell asleep mid-sentence. They were talking and just out they went. What do you think, Virginia? Who was responsible for that?
I think that's a baby Lochlan.
I feel the same way. I think that's Lochlan that did that. Are we right?
You are wrong. That's a baby bird.
What?
I crashed out, and my girlfriend was making these delicious, these pies kind of these cheese pies you put in.
Pies galore?
Yeah, but they're warm in the oven, and she was talking to me about them, and she kept coming in and out and asking me about them, and the last time she asked me, I started, yeah, I'll take the one, and I guess I just fell asleep mid-sentence talking about these croissants, with the flake on them.
Okay, yeah. It sounds amazing.
I crashed out, dog.
Yeah, I get it. Who destroyed a pickle jar trying to open it?
Oh my gosh. I hope we didn't give a baby a glass pickle jar.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bird on that one.
Bird, yeah.
I got that wag. Big ass grip.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, yeah.
Man, there's some, I don't know if it's the man or if it's the jar.
Yeah.
But some of those jars are next level. I think they super glue them.
Could be a little bit of both. Yeah, I think some of them are pretty intense because, I wonder that too because there are some jars. I'm like, if you are a certain age, how would you ever get into this?
You're not getting in.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was trying to get in, and I lost my grip. And as I lose my grip, it slips up, falls, breaks on the ground.
Oh, no.
No more pickles.
Well, there you go. It's one way to get it open.
No more toes.
No, and it exploded too.
Do they have like an old person grippy type machine that would have leverage that you could screw on top of a lid and then you turn it somehow? Because if not, I think that's the $1 million idea of the day.
I like Shark Tank Kev. That's a great idea.
Right. Exactly. You could have that. Imagine if you had that and you were selling that in the villages right now. Like, it would go like hotcakes.
I would buy that.
Right? You would buy that.
Buy 10 of them.
Right. I don't know if they had that. Somebody look that up. They don't have that. Let's go make that today.
Old people just don't get to eat pickles.
Yeah, I open all my mom's jars for her.
Aww.
That's the only way. But she has that like green pad that you wrap around the top, and that's how we open them.
Yeah, I remember that. As a kid, it looks like a slice of bologna.
It does, yes.
But it's still, I don't know that it, I mean, it does help you a
adds
little
grip.
bit more. Yeah, it adds grip, but it doesn't, give you that kind of torque
You
necessarily.
need torque. Yeah.
Right.
You want to go bigger, you want to go grander. I see your vision.
This is grip and torque.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how we would sell it. Be like going, do you just have a gripper and, you do that thing and they have it, it falls on there like, wow. How the commercial goes. Yeah. I think we need that. Okay, who had a dog eat their brand new slice of pizza when they walked out of a room for a few minutes? I'm going to go Lochlan on that one.
I'll go Jbird.
Okay.
That was a Lochlan. Yeah, Freya will absolutely eat a piece of pizza if you walk out of the room.
Yeah.
She'll eat anything if you walk out of the room. She's very well behaved while you're in there. She'll just sit next to it, but the minute you walk out, she'll just lean over, eat it, and then she sits back down like nothing happened.
Yeah. That's a lot of dogs. And it's amazing how coy they are because they act like they don't notice it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not looking at that pizza.
It'll be good. It'll be right here as soon as you get back.
We had a dog named Louie, and we all just got Italian subs when I was a kid. My aunt Ann, my mom, and my aunt Ann left her chicken parm out for just a second. She had to go to the bathroom, and Louie, devoured this chicken parmesan sub. And you would have thought World War III was about to happen. It was devastating.
How's a dog Louie not going to eat chicken pie?
And it ate it.
Forget about
This
it.
was a big sub, and I think it ate it in one bite.
That's how Louie does it.
He knew he had to work quick.
Well, they know that. Yeah, they know they got to get down and fast. Okay, so who teared up when Jbird's girlfriend Honeyface was about to leave the house? Was that Jbird or was that baby Lochlan that did that?
Aww.
I'm going to say baby Lochlan on that one.
I am too.
That was baby Lochlan.
Okay.
Really taken to her.
He loves Honeyface.
He does, huh?
He does, yes.
Okay.
He's sweet. He likes to hug everyone as they leave and stuff. And when people leave, I think he genuinely gets sad.
It really is an adorable. It's when you go over there, he gives you a big hug. He says he misses you. It's really heartwarming.
Isn't it nice?
Yes.
You feel loved.
Yes.
I think we all need a little bit of that. Yeah. Who got overstimulated at a kid's birthday party and had to go lay down? Who was that?
Is this a trick?
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm going to go Jbird on that one.
I'll go Jbird too.
There was Jbird, and I haven't been to a kid's party like that ever. It was so much stimulation.
What were they doing?
Bounce houses, bubbles, lights, screaming, poppers, balloons, popping of balloons. It was just, I'm like, I gotta lay down.
That's how kids' parties are now. You can order all this stuff. It's like a wonderland.
It was insane because the person throwing it, I think, was way too drunk and not really kind of watching what was going on.
Yeah, that'll kind of happen, right? You ever run into somebody that you knew once upon a time, but you haven't seen them for a while, and you do not recognize them at all?
Every week.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I had that happen to me not too long ago. A dude that I used to hang out with probably about 15, 20 years ago came up and started talking to me. And I'm like, where do I know this guy? And we had about a 5-minute conversation. He walked away. Somebody called him by his name. Like, that's who it was.
You have to try to get context clues
Right.
and not look like you don't remember them. And
Right.
you're like, so how's the job been going?
Right. I was trying to go along with the flow, and it just wasn't really working. I had the whole time, like, they clearly know I have no idea who they are.
Your family? I mean, how are they?
Right.
When we were at Station 1, I was supposed to go out with this girl we worked with, and she looked way different at work than she did out in her civvy clothes. And we were at an event, and she came up and started talking to me, and I didn't know who she was. She looked completely different.
Right.
She goes, "Why are you talking to me like you've never met me before?" And that's when it hit me. I go, "Oh no! So what are we doing later on?" It was awful.
Why are you talking to me like you've never met me
Because
before?
I didn't think I did meet her. She looked so much. She looked so different.
So what's your name?
Oh my gosh, it was humiliating.
You say this happened to you, Denny's?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I was walking from in the Village Plaza, CR Chicks to the Publix, and I was walking in between, and I hear my name, and they call me by my Christian name, not my radio name.
Josh.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is so weird because you do not look like a Josh.
Well, so then a lot of the times you think it's probably a listener or something, so you just start engaging and you're chatting, and we're talking, and I go, all right, cool. And he goes, don't you remember me? And he says his name, and I go, yeah, I know that name. And he goes, that's me, bro. And I go, really? You look so different. And he goes, no, bro, we used to hang out all the time. He pulls out his phone, and he shows me a picture from high school, and it was us hanging out. It was a group photo.
It's his screensaver.
And I go, oh my gosh, you look so different, dude. He is a bodybuilder now, and he has a massive beard. He used to be my size, actually even skinnier than me. We looked a lot the same. So I go, dude, you've changed so much. I had no idea it was you.
You're so developed.
But we went into, it was like a 4-minute discussion before I could even conceptualize that I hung out. He's like, dude, we were in the same friend circle. I have a picture. We're in the same group here. Like, he was in disbelief. I go, bro, you got to give me a little leniency. I go, I haven't seen you in 20 years. And
you look like a different human.
you look like the Incredible Hulk.
Danny showed me a picture of this dude. This guy is ripped. I mean, if any of my friends changed into that body, I would not have recognized them either.
Well, he was trying to add me on Facebook, and I've been declining the request because I go, I clearly don't even know who this person is.
This guy's a big meathead.
He's like, bro, add me on Facebook. I've been trying to add you. And I go, I didn't know that was you, man. I go, I had no idea that you were the same person. It was so embarrassing. There was no getting out of it. I was completely caught in the situation of not knowing who he was.
But that's not on you, though. That guy needs to realize he's a different human.
You know, and that might be his flex. He might love doing that when he runs into people because, like, they will recognize the new buff body.
I was so scrawny, and now I'm so badass.
Yeah.
That is there a hack, though, when you are in a situation and someone knows your name and you have no idea what's going on? What's the best way to play that off so it's not awkward?
You know, for me, I still, and it's probably not the right way, but I still keep talking around in circles and then eventually be like, you got to help me out here. Like, if I get to that point, I'm like, I cannot lock this in.
I never would say that. I just keep asking questions and try to get context clues and figure it out like a puzzle.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, I kind of feel bad. I wish I would have done with that guy. That's where I'm just saying, because I did not. I kept it going and kept talking in circles. I don't know if he knew or not or could tell, but the conversation had to be a bit disconnected. Because even a couple of times I'm like going, I was kind of looking at him like going, does he know who I am? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So I keep on talking. I don't know if it's the right play, but yeah, it's a tough thing to do.
That's what I did until I got, basically, the guy had to show me pictures. Because it went that south.
This is us.
Yeah. He's like, you're in this photo.
Together.
Like, we're hung out in the same circle.
Yeah. Somebody said when I'm with somebody and I see that person, I say, hey, I'm not going to introduce you because I can't remember this person's name. Will you introduce yourself when I say hi?
That's good, but if you're flying solo,
Right. Or if you're in the conversation already, you can't stop down.
Right.
the worst is when someone comes up to you and you don't know who they are and they go, "You don't remember me, do you?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." "Oh, so tell me." And then I don't remember. I'm so sorry.
I'll be like, how could I ever forget a face like that?
I know it's usually that will disarm somebody, but there's always one person that'll keep going and go, "Oh yeah, well tell me where you know me from."
Yeah, one person said that, you know what, I own it. I say, look, I run a business. I meet 100 people a day. I'm good with faces. I'm bad with names.
I drink a lot.
Right. I may be part of it.
I'm drunk now.
Yeah. Help a brother out here. Yeah, it's just one of those things I think in time I stopped doing. I remember back in the day, I never had a problem with water fountains. Now I just can't bring myself to drink out of them. And I think it's just everything that I've read about germs and whatnot. I'm like, that has to be a bacteria trap. Like, there's no way that that can be good for you.
You don't see anyone cleaning them.
Rarely. And I see people, and they're drinking the water and they're drooling all over back on it. I'm like, there's got to be so much bacteria that is falling on that.
And they're gross even without doing that whole trick where you put your mouth on top of the actual.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, somebody used to, when I was a kid in elementary school, I think that's where it all started, because there was a kid that would put his whole mouth over the entire water receptacle, and I'd be like, yeah, I think I'm going to skip that.
Who raised you?
And it was the same kind of water. I remember we had that kid at our school, and he would do that at a water fountain that would have algae growing out of it, or some kind of green slime growing out of it, and he's got his mouth on it.
Ours had pink slime.
That's even worse.
It was weird.
Wild. Yeah. What is that? If you broke that down and put that under a microscope, what is crawling around in that thing?
There's got to be organisms galore in that thing.
Yeah, right. Well, they've kind of changed it now. I mean, they still have the water receptacle, but a lot of them, you've seen the fancy new ones where you take your water bottle and you kind of stick it up. And
right. You're supposed to put your refillable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've kind of gone there. I assume that's okay, but you just never know. It's still the wild, wild west, right? Do you trust anybody?
We kind of have that here, don't we? The one where you put with your water? Those.
Yeah. The spigot.
How do you feel about those waters?
Right. You pause, you're like, I don't know.
I don't know. I bring my water from home because I know it's the good stuff.
There's a reason why we started bringing our water from home, Kevin.
Yeah. No, trust me. I do not trust anywhere else to get my water.
I take very good care of making sure my water at home is fresh, it's clean, it's purified, it's good. Everywhere else in the wild, you never know.
No, you're right. You never know. That's it. You said, a woman, Jbird, that's obsessed, and this is her PSA telling everybody about the dangers of drinking from a public water fountain.
She's gotten in my head. She's a family friend, and she's kind of a panicker by nature, over the top. But I guess her kid really was drinking from a water fountain and got super sick from it. So now her mission in life is to warn everybody about the dangers of water fountains and how sick you can get. And it can knock you down. And she's even talking about regular water fountains when you don't put your mouth on them. We have that one water fountain here at work. It's clean looking. You put your head down, the water goes in your mouth. She's even saying those are terrible.
But do we have any stories? Do you know of anyone that has gotten deathly ill from drinking out of a public water fountain?
According to her, she said her kid got really sick, couldn't go to school again. She's overly dramatic.
But how does she know that is what caused it?
Kids
get sick. They go to school. There's germs everywhere.
And she's the kind of person that always has a fight with somebody. There's always some kind of mission.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they actually have tested them out. They've looked at the handles and they've looked at the spouts. And they say that, they can have high levels of microbes, sometimes higher than restroom surfaces.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah. So it can happen.
Well, too, who's cleaning the water fountains?
No one.
I don't think anybody cleans water fountains anymore.
Well, I would assume that whoever does your cleaning, if you're in an office, that they would clean it. But then that's the question. Like they say, if you go to a hotel, those drinking glasses, sometimes, depending upon who you have cleaning your room, they might use the same rag they used to wipe around the toilet to wipe the glass out and put that right back. And so ever since I heard that, I'm like, I can never drink out of that glass again.
I wasn't there. I have to assume the worst.
You assume it's got toilet rag on it.
Well,
yes.
Glasses in general can be gnarly. You go to a restaurant, you ever have that? You get a glass and there's lipstick still on it. That's just so disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it. Anything that's in the open, you just have to assume the worst. I mean, unfortunately, that's what I do. And so I stay away from a lot of stuff. Now, they say that they rarely cause serious illness for healthy people, but they can carry viruses like norovirus, influenza, stuff like that. So, I guess you got to have caution.
These microbes you talk about, are they bad for us, or is it one of those good bacteria?
You never know till the microbe gets in you how you're going to react.
Yeah. I'm just curious if there's something in society that you've quit because you saw something and you're like, I cannot do that because I have an endless list of things. I'm like, all right, I quit that.
You made me quit fast food restaurant ice. I can't get ice anymore because I hear Kevin's voice going, yeah, half of it's covered in fecal matter.
Yeah.
And gas station ice.
If you're getting gas station ice, you got to look in the mirror.
All that stuff, yeah. We're talking about public drinking fountains. Do you trust it? How thirsty would you have to be before you're going to be drinking out of the public drinking fountain? You don't have any kind of water receptacle, so it's just you, your mouth, and trusting that that thing is cleaned. I would have to be probably on death's door. So I'd be like, either I'm going to die of thirst or I'm going to die of whatever's going to go in my mouth from this water fountain. That's probably where I would be before I did it. Now, one person said when it came to the hotels or motels, they say normally those drinking glasses you were just talking about, they have a plastic wrap around them.
The plastic ones do, but not the glass ones.
Right. The glass ones do not.
In your fancier hotels, there's sometimes glassware.
Right.
And that's what we are afraid that the cleaning team rag they clean the toilet and the tub with is also the rag they clean the glassware with.
But I got to tell you, sometimes I don't trust things that come in plastic. For instance, when you're on a plane and they hand you those headphones that they keep reusing, I was like, okay, well, what is the process? Because a lot of people hand those back in. And then I assume they're put in a plastic bag. What is the cleaning process done? Just because something's in plastic wrap, have you ever seen that, how easy it is? You put it in a little bag and then you have something that, seals it up.
I always assumed the headphones were brand new.
I always thought you got to keep those. That was part of the flight experience.
Sometimes you do. I remember sometimes where things would be turned back in, or I've seen things where they do that and then they hand it back out in plastic.
Because if I'm supposed to turn those back in, I'm pretty sure at least 3 pairs.
3D glasses, we turn those back in. Headphones on the airplane, I think you get to keep.
I always kept them because they're always in pieces.
Yeah.
I've never not broke a pair of those headphones.
Everybody should keep them if it is an option.
Yeah, at what
Don't turn
point
those back
are we
in.
sharing earwax?
Right.
Earbuds is one. You can't, if you're putting it in your ear and then I have to put it in my ear, we ain't family.
No.
I don't know you like that.
Yeah, so that's a little bit rough. People talking about things that they don't trust anymore. Some comment says it's not the water, it's the parts people are touching that's where the problem is. The water is 1,000% better than the bottled water. Do you trust a fountain more than you trust bottled water, Virginia?
Yes, because I know too much about microplastics now in the bottled water, and that freaks me out.
I've gone back to the old school. If I'm drinking water, usually now I just go to straight up tap. Give me them amoebas.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, can't drink plastic, can't drink water fountain. Just give me the tap.
You need to do what I did and put that Pure Way filtration on the side of your house. Then it's like just a filter that you don't have to think about.
It's on the outside, not the inside.
The outside, not the inside.
Because I got no room on the inside. I just did the whole Chewbacca display. It's taking up a lot of room. Yeah.
You are busy on the inside.
It's busy, Ken.
I saw that video you posted.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
That's just a fraction.
Yeah. I wonder how many different items you have in your house.
Oh, gosh.
It's got to be in the thousands, maybe
Numbers
tens
don't
of
go
thousands.
that high.
Yeah.
It's millions.
And we're still got a couple other think pieces we're working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good. Always got to be thinking. How do you feel about hotel coffee pots? Do you trust that?
I used to until that chick put that video out of her cleaning her underwear in the coffee
right.
pot.
That was her little hack.
And now I can't stop thinking about that.
Yeah, that is the problem because A, you're worried if someone's cleaning it just in general. Now you have to worry about these rogue YouTubers or OnlyFans doing odd things to things in a hotel room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody's trying to say, look, I work at a hotel and ours are very clean. So they're vouching for how much they...
I trust the workers. I'm not saying anything against the workers.
Right.
I don't trust the other people staying in the room.
But I would assume that's got to be one of the things on the list that they have to clean every single time.
And that person that texted in, I agree. I'm sure majority of the time it is clean. Everyone's doing their best. It takes one rogue experience, just one.
Mm-hmm.
The video with the panties is just so in my head.
Yeah. Other things people can't touch when they go out. One person said, I have to use vinyl gloves every time I pump gas.
When you really break that down,
Yeah.
it's so gnarly.
Right.
Think about how many people are touching that gas pump.
That reminds me of COVID. I was doing that during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
Even railings at a hospital.
Oh, my gosh,
I remember
yeah.
I was touching one during my whole hip debacle, and I go, what are you doing? People are sick at the hospital.
I would rather fall down all the stairs than to grab onto that handle.
I took it pretty hard.
Yeah. I'm like, nah. And the other thing about gas stations, too, have you ever gone to clean your window and that squeegee water smells atrocious? And you're like, that just can't be dirty water.
They've got to use more soap.
I don't know what that smell is, but it does not smell just like dirty water.
It was a problem. It was one of the reasons why my brother and sister, we left the school they were at. I won't say the school because they've made some changes, but kids would go into the bathroom and pee in the soap dispensary. So you'd go
Yeah, that's
to get
happened,
your
yeah.
soap,
Right.
and it would be pee, Virginia.
You cannot trust the animals out there. Somebody else said, for me, it's canned drinks. I always have to thoroughly wipe them down before drinking out of them.
Ever since you brought it up on the air, and then one of my buddies who used to work at a grocery store go, dude, between rats and rogue people who are mad at the company, there's so much pee on the top of a soda can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And somebody else said, whether it be potlucks or Christmas cookie exchanges, I just can't do it anymore because I realize how gross most people's kitchens are.
Yeah, people are uploading videos of them like cooking and their cat is like walking around on the counter where they're making food. I'm like, I'm good.
There's nothing worse when you're forced to eat a meal from a gross person.
It's rough, dude.
I'm good.
It is rough.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, a lot of speculation around Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas and their relationship. So the tour happened without him, and I guess she's admitted that there's normal sibling drama going on between them, but she says, we usually come back together. We fight, and it'll be fine. She said that he remains essential to her life and music and says that, you know, I might stop making songs without him and come back together eventually. But for right now, they're doing their own stuff. I know he's doing solo work, but both of them are saying it's not a big, huge fight. It's just normal sibling stuff.
I'll tell you what I think's going on. Happened with the Carpenters, Virginia. Richard and Karen Carpenter. Richard wrote all the songs. Karen would sing them. She became the major star. It's his creative juice, but he's not getting the credit for it.
Gotcha.
And that's what's going on here. In my opinion, I think he writes a lot of stuff, but it's all about Billy. And if he's going out and performing, that means he's trying to scratch an itch there.
Yes, he is doing solo stuff.
He is, yeah. He's done a lot of his own stuff, but it hasn't hit the way that her stuff has. And that's got to be the comparative game where... And part of it's probably saying is he has a song I'm sure he's sitting on. He's like, do I give that to my sister or do I hold on to that for myself because I want to start getting some hits?
That's tough.
That's what I think is good. I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
it feels like that.
Yeah, I think being a songwriter would be that way. It would be a really tough ego check.
Well, I think there's people who are there just to write songs, and
Right.
their goal is not to be on stage. They're not there to be a star. They're just there to write a song. Then there's people who write songs who also want to be the star.
Right.
And that's when things get hairy.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, you have to. You've seen that Prince would write songs for other people. I know that that has happened. Benny Blanco's talked about, you know, how he's done stuff and written songs that he gave off to somebody else.
If you look back, you're surprised how many legends wrote songs for other people, or
Right.
maybe they wrote them for themselves and go, you know what? I don't like that song. Let's have Madonna have it.
Right, yeah.
They'll get money for it. They'll get a writing credit for it.
Taylor
but-
Swift has done that. She has a song that she wrote called Better Man, and she gave it to Little Big Town. It's an amazing song, which I could totally hear her sing, and sometimes she will do it live. what a great song. I'm like, why would she give that one up?
Well, that's what Prince did to Celine Dion with that song you played the other day.
Yeah.
He wrote that song and then gave it to Celine Dion.
Right, yeah, because you can hear somebody else singing it better.
In other news, I guess Lisa Kudrow was doing an interview and kind of dropped just how much she still makes in residuals off of Friends. Jbird, this is annually. How much do you think she makes doing no work, just residuals from Friends?
I think she's got to make at least $2.5 million per year.
More.
$5 billion.
Less. 20 million
Good gosh.
a year in residuals from Friends. No new episodes, no new work, just cash and checks. They come in the mail.
That's pretty insane. And they were making, I think, $1 million an episode in the final season, which, I mean, that's nothing now compared to what you do. And honestly, that's the thing in that game. If you have a hit show, a hit song, whatever, you just keep collecting money off of that thing for the rest of your life. I mean, how nice is that? You often wonder, you haven't seen anybody for like 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 years maybe in Hollywood. What are they doing? How are they making it? They're just collecting those checks.
Residuals.
Yeah.
And they may get to an age where the pressure, they don't want to deal with that. They have all the money. They go, you know what? I'm going to go travel.
Yeah, at that point, you only take on projects you absolutely want to do.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
And finally, here in your weirdest story of the day, I didn't know this. Maybe we talked about this in the past, but Girls Gone Wild founder Joe Francis had a messy split with an ex. Now, Abby Wilson is her name, and I guess they had twin daughters together. They had twin daughters born via IVF back in 2014, and then she snatched the girls and got away from him. And apparently, those baby girls are now 15 years old, and Joe Francis has no contact with those twin daughters. He lives in Mexico. The twin daughters live here in the U.S. with their mom, and those girls are 15 now. And they have no contact whatsoever with Joe Francis. So I guess he was aching to be a dad again. And he has just had his own child using an egg donor and a surrogate in Mexico City and announced the birth of his baby girl named Juliet.
Okay.
So bizarre, right?
I just remember we interviewed him when he was in prison, and the interview had to keep shutting down because he had to keep putting coins in the payphone. It was a very bizarre interview.
Just everything about him is bizarre to me. And yeah, now he's a new dad, and no one's going to take this baby. And I think that's why he did it this way. Because if you have a surrogate and an egg donor, baby is yours. You bought baby, and no ex-girlfriend's going to take your kid and move away from you because they think you're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's wild stuff, that Joe Francis.
I know. Crazy that maybe he's not a great father.
He's a little,
Or a great
messy.
Or a great human.
A little messy.
Great anything, yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
If you had to say the best series of all time with the finale to boot, what do you think is the top for you? You watched it. First episode was amazing. The final episode was maybe the best. There's only a few series that can truly say that.
I got one, but every time I bring it up, I lose the room. It's called The Larry Sanders Show on HBO. It's from the 90s, and I just feel like it, from beginning to end, it landed.
Yeah. And that's great. And that might be a good show to go back and watch.
I wish I could say the same thing about The Office, because arguably The Office is my favorite show of all time. The last 2 seasons, Virginia, were just so awful.
That's how I feel about Seinfeld. I didn't love the finale. And also The Sopranos. I didn't love the finale. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like when they go, you got to fill it in yourself.
Figure it out.
I hate that. No, you have to spell it out for a person like me.
I'm paying you.
Yes, exactly.
You do it.
Well, they finally did. They pressed the writer of The Sopranos so much that he finally said, yes, okay, he dies at the end. That's what that was all about.
Well, thank you. Why didn't you show us that, you clown?
He just wanted, he said he thought that was the fitting way to do it. From Tony's perspective, that's the last thing he saw, and that's what it was like for him. The door opens, somebody walks in, he's like, uh-oh, Fade to black.
That's such an annoying answer. And you give it to us, 15 years later?
It took a while, yeah, because I think he wanted people to draw their own conclusion as to what happened. But when you look at it, you had to say, all right, that makes the most sense, is that Tony got it right there, sitting in a diner with his family, which you can imagine what that scene would have looked like. The next 5 to 10 minutes of his family be like, oh my gosh.
All we need is 30 more seconds, and I would have been fine.
He didn't want to give you that. He didn't want to give you the chaos of his family witnessing the death of the dad and how it went down.
That's what I needed to complete the circle.
Okay.
You're not finishing your job. You're like, I went to this brain surgeon and I got brain surgery, and then he didn't stitch me up after.
Like it or not, it's considered to be one of the best TV series finales of all time.
I mean, I love the whole series because the series was so impactful and so good.
It really was. I mean, there's one episode I always go back to. It's where they're getting chased by this Russian dude in the woods, and it's such a great episode. It's good as a one-off. It could be its own movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember that episode. Yeah, they had a lot of them. So Sopranos is up there. A lot of times people consider it to be in the top 5 of the best TV series finales of all time. Other ones that are up there, people like the Friends finale.
What happened?
I don't remember.
It showed where they were. Like, the show was that one phase of their life where they were single, and then they, start having the families and all that. And then, they're getting ready to seg into a boring life, I guess. And so they meet one last time at Central Perk and then kind of, go live their lives. Is kind of how they did it. But a lot of people thought it was neatly wrapped up.
It's not sexy.
I never saw it, but you describe it, it kind of sounds whack.
And these series, a lot of people consider to be number 1, the greatest show plus finale, Breaking Bad.
That's a good series, man, from beginning to end.
Yeah. So a lot of people consider that to be one of the absolute best.
What about Narcos? Like season 1?
We were
gosh.
all into Narcos.
Narcos sucked me in. I was just fully committed.
Your excitement got me into that.
Right. And the thing about Narcos is it wrote itself. So
yeah, we knew how that ends.
Yeah, it wasn't like a writer was saying, what do we do with this guy?
True.
Yeah, you kind of knew exactly where it was going to be. 72% of people do not like the Sopranos finale. 72.
That's what I'm saying. I think sometimes people rewrite history. A lot of people hated that. And now they're going to say in modern times, it was one of the best.
No, we're with the 72. We want you to give us that last 30 seconds that we needed to know how this all ended. I don't want it to be up to interpretation because I have 10 different endings in my head.
Yeah, I mean, one of the endings I had was when they opened the door, it was just some random trucker, and then Tony got a cheeseburger, and that's how that ended.
I see him getting a patty melt.
Oh, I wasn't done. He got 2. He's like, you know what? I could use another patty melt. Yeah.
He had a patty melt, and then he died of heart failure from clogged arteries.
And that person opening the door was a paramedic.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people regard not only Breaking Bad, but the spinoff, Better Call Saul, is one of the best finales as well.
I like Better Call Saul. The one complaint that I heard people say, and I think it was valid, it was just a little bit more of a slower burn than a Breaking Bad.
It was. It doesn't move as fast. If you had to do one series or the other, I would say do the Breaking Bad. I think it's more action-packed and more drama. It's more tense.
Breaking Bad, you're watching, you think it's a normal episode, then all of a sudden someone's head is on a remote control car. You're like, what is happening?
Right. Dee is on here from Port St. Lucie. You said this show, Resident Alien, is awesome start to finish. Is that right, Dee?
Yeah, Resident Alien. That was the best show ever.
Okay, and just give a quick synopsis for people that don't know. What is that show about?
Okay, so it's an alien. He comes down to Earth, and he becomes a doctor. Well, he kills this guy who ended up being a bad guy, and but he becomes him, like he looks like him and everything like that. But it's really funny. It's got drama. It's got comedy, and he changes. You can see sometimes you'll see the real alien, and there's this little boy who can see him for what he really is. But there's only like 1 in 10 million who have the ability to see an alien for who he is. And then there's more aliens that come down, like there's a praying mantis one.
Okay.
And yeah, it's awesome. It
Sounds kind of like a Jbird kind of show.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Dave. You
That's
watched this show?
totally you.
I've never heard of it, but I would definitely give that a shot.
Resident Alien.
And that praying mantis alien is a species some people believe is real, Virginia.
Oh, that's just your bag.
Oh, it is, right? Yeah. Look at this guy. Some people are saying Ozark for the best finale.
I didn't watch the ending, and I did love that show.
Yeah.
Crap, I got to put that on my list.
Yeah.
I tend to not finish off a show for some reason. I'll watch 98% of it, and then I don't finish it.
We got somebody saying Sons of Anarchy had a
Oh.
great finale.
It's, look, you know how I feel about SOA.
That show had you wearing leather vests and pants for about 6 weeks.
I haven't gone back to that show just because I know I will enter another motorcycle era. You can't watch
Yeah.
that show and not want to get motorcycle clothes.
You were such a badass.
I really was. No, I felt it.
And I'd say arguably the best series finale of all time. It's before most people's time, but the Newhart show, where when they wrapped up that show, he went back to his previous show that had made him famous. He had 2 shows, Bob Newhart, that made him famous. And he wrapped up in the finale, and he's in his last show with his old TV wife that he had then. He's like, oh, I had this weird dream that we moved to New Hampshire and I opened an inn.
That was a really cool ending. Now, none of us saw it in real time, but
Right.
I've seen old clips of it, and
Yes.
wow, what a way to end a show.
That is unique.
Yeah. To
do
arguably
that.
there's not
It was
been
all
better
a
finale.
dream.
Yes, I think it's going to get forgotten because of the age of the show, but arguably that is the best of all time. I wonder how much Virginia knows about sci-fi characters.
Is this, we're going to make this girl look dumb?
I think so.
Is that what the name of this bit is?
I think we're just kind of testing the water here to see where Virginia is. Now, I've got 10 popular sci-fi fantasy characters. Out of that number, how many do you think Virginia will get correct? And some of these are big names. All I'm going to do is I'm going to name the character. You got to tell me what the franchise is that it's from, the show or the movie.
To me, I think it's considered a failure if she does not get 5. If she gets under 5, we're looking at you going, girl. Because she'll get there are some that are low-hanging fruit that she'll get.
Yeah, how
Yes.
deep does Kev go?
If you get even slightly deep, she's cooked.
Don't get me out too far in the Milky Way, Kevin.
Okay, well, we'll test it out here. I'm going to start with what I think should be an easy point, but I guess we'll see here. Spock is from what popular show or franchise, Virginia?
Duh. Star Trek.
Okay.
Okay, all right, there we go. Okay.
You should get that, though. That's an easy one.
Yeah, we just want to test that because if we did not get that one, I'm like, all right, we got
All
to
right,
flip
we're
this
done.
game.
We're done here.
It's going to be an 0 for 10. Okay, so you got 1 here.
All right.
All right, if I said Hermione Granger, what is that franchise, Virginia?
Harry Potter.
All right, these are the easy ones I'm talking about.
Okay, all right, very nice. Okay, 2.
Thank you for not making it a bloodbath.
Okay, what about Optimus Prime? What is that franchise?
Optimus Prime.
Yes.
Is that Transformers?
Okay, Virginia. Here we go.
Now, that one's a little bit more impressive, in my opinion.
Yeah. Frodo Baggins. Frodo Baggins.
Frodo Baggins.
Yeah.
That feels like something Jaybirdish.
Okay.
Is that Star Wars?
Is that Star Wars? No. That one is Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Okay. It's your
Yeah.
first miss, though.
You're in that movie. It's got Gollum.
What about Katniss Everdeen? What is that sci-fi franchise?
Is that Hunger Games?
That is Hunger Games, yes. Look at Virginia.
That's
4 out of
pretty
5 so
darn
far.
good.
Yeah.
Is it? You gave me all easy ones.
Hunger Games is a good franchise, by the way, y'all.
Never seen it.
Dobby. What is that franchise?
Dobby?
Dobby. Dobby is what franchise?
Dobby. Let's go. Star Wars? I don't know.
No, that one. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Potter's tough. There's a lot in Potter. I would struggle with Potter, so I don't feel so bad.
Thank you.
Okay, what about 11? What is that franchise?
11. Is that Stranger Things?
Okay.
That is. All right.
Okay.
That's a big one.
That is a big one there.
That's
Virginia.
actually one that I want to watch.
Okay. What about Velma Dinkley? What is that sci-fi franchise?
Scooby-Doo?
That's Scooby-Doo, yes.
Okay.
I never really watched Scooby-Doo. Did they really have monsters and creatures in there, or was it always someone dressing up as creatures?
The later ones, I think they really did kind of do some legitimate, because, that was always my thing, too. I'm like, man, I really want these things to be real, but it was always a guy in a mask.
Yeah, I know. I mean, how many times can you use that trick?
They did it every time. It's like, I would have got away with it, too.
I mean, they never had like a real ghost?
Marty McFly.
Oh,
Marty McFly. That's from Back to the Future.
Very nice, Virginia. Okay.
that is easy.
Yeah.
And one more here. You're doing great so far. Only 2 misses.
Wow.
Gandalf.
Gandalf is Lord of the Rings.
That's amazing.
That's good.
That's
good.
You had a good round. You do a lot better than I thought you would have.
Me too.
Now hit her with some bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back, Kev.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you gave me easy ones.
I would. There was kind of a basic quiz, but yeah, you did better than I thought you would. It's starting to become an issue where people are replacing real friends with chatbots. Maybe it's because it's an easier relationship. You're not dealing with a human. You're not dealing with real emotions. And they placate and tell you basically anything you want.
Yeah, they kiss your butt. They
Right.
don't give you the truth. They tell you what you want to hear.
I just saw an interview on YouTube. It was a documentary of a guy who was really falling for the robot because the robot was nice to him. And I guess his wife never says anything nice and is mean.
Yeah.
He goes, it's been 10 years and I've never heard anything nice about me. And all of a sudden, this robot is being so nice and kind to me.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I got addicted to it.
Yeah. Look, I mean, it is kind of crazy because you'll more easily get out of AI what you'll get out of people. And they're probably a lot easier to deal with. And so you're seeing people kind of going down that rabbit hole for whatever reason, and it can become an addiction. In fact, they've identified about 3 different kinds of compulsive AI chatbot use. One is called the escapist role play, which is the most common, and it involves users preferring fictional AI worlds over real life. And look, I mean, if it's an easier place to be, you don't blame some people. Like, I get it, because life is tough. The world is tough. People are tough.
I know, but choosing that AI alternate universe is just, it's so sad to me.
But here's the thing that I'm starting to realize. You didn't grow up in that AI world. You're a very social person. So you're looking at it from your viewpoint. This is a world where a lot of people, this is all they kind of know. We're at a point now, people have been born into tech, for a while.
I don't think it's a good thing.
I don't either. I'm with you, but they only know what they know.
We need people. Barbara Streisand sang about it. People need people.
Yeah.
Well, imagine if you haven't been, you don't have very good social skills, you have depression, and no one's really ever talking to you. Now this robot is talking to you, and it's making you feel like you're crushing it.
And you need no one else now. Now
Yeah.
you're just getting everything you need from this AI robot.
I think it's wrong, but I can see how it can happen.
It's dark.
It is dark, but it makes sense. And you can see why this is actually a real thing. It's going on in society right now. The other kind of compulsive AI chatbot use they call pseudosocial companion addiction, where people form romantic or emotional bonds with chatbots, treating them like it's an actual relationship. Because, again, a chatbot is going to be easier to be in a relationship with than a real human. People are going, well, why wouldn't I be in a relationship with this thing then?
And they're becoming, there's so many different ones they're coming out with. They've got ones that are a little bit racier you can talk to. They've got ones that are just designed for your mental health. There's one where you can even talk to Jesus.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's not going to cause any problems.
Wow. Yeah, I can see where that would be problematic. Well, Jesus said.
AI Jesus?
And I'm not sure, but I think there's also one where you can talk to the devil.
Oh, gosh.
Which I don't think that's going to be a good thing either.
That's not going to be a good talk. No. Yeah. And then there's also the epistemic rabbit hole, where people compulsively chase endless information chains. I could see that because it gives you a little bit of knowledge and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to learn more. And then you just kind of keep going down it. If there's anything that I would probably get drug into, it would be that.
Yes, I could see that with you.
I just noticed the robots kind of gaslight you a little bit. When you bring up about AI taking over humanity and how do you guys feel, and you bring up cases about AI, having people do things to themselves because the robot told them, they get slightly defensive and kind of spin you in a corner, I've noticed.
Yeah, I think some of them can, and they're trying to adjust a bit. Where I've seen one of the knocks of the Chat GPT is that it's too agreeable. And there's actually a code that you can use now where it's not going to sugarcoat everything. And I know some people are going over to Grok or other platforms because they're just tired of their Chat GPT kissing their behind all the time.
And then they're programming some of them to be a little bit moody at times to make them more realistic. So if you notice your AI robot is acting a little different out of the blue, I don't think that's on accident.
Yeah, it feels like they're trying to do that. Now, some people are even saying that maybe ChatGPT is becoming too defensive and argumentative, so they're trying to swing it in the other direction. Now it's like, oh, man, what a jerk.
Well, there's that
It's so ridiculous.
There's
Right,
that
isn't
new
it?
one, Claude. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Claude is one of them, yeah.
So
Grok, Claude.
that's the one that I was messing around with, and he comes off. If you keep the original voice, you'll say something, you'll come up with an idea or something. Yeah, okay, I guess, whatever, man. You're like, all right, dude, I thought it was a good idea.
He give you two?
He kind of gives you a little bit of two to where you go, all right, Claude.
I don't need this.
Exactly.
If I want two, and I can talk to my kids.
I got enough people on my ass about stuff. Get off me, Claude.
So where do you stand when it comes to enthusiasm versus fear of AI, Virginia? Are you enthusiastic about what it's going to mean for us and with the ease, or do you have more fear of what artificial intelligence could bring?
More fear. I like to live in paranoia.
Okay, that's where you're at.
Yeah, I'm fearful.
What sucks is this could be a great thing, and it's not going to be because the wrong people are going to have control of it.
Oh, people.
Yes.
People always mess up everything with greed and ulterior motive and agenda.
It's really kind of the first time we invented something, and then that invention invents other things, and then it's just going to go
Wild, yeah.
wild at an alarming rate.
You can't put it back in the box now.
And you don't know what experts to believe either. Some experts go, life will change deeply and darkly within 2 years.
Everybody's got an agenda.
But the upside is, I think they go, no, it's not going to be 2 years. It's only going to be 10. 10 years, that's when the world goes to crap.
Wow. Yeah. So it's interesting to see how people are taking it. Now, I think it's like with anything, there's good and there is bad when it comes to AI. I mean, yes, creating robots, taking over the world and torching the planet, that's going to be bad. But the good thing about it is you can make cool little AI songs about your pregnant wife, which is now going viral. I don't know if you've seen this, but this guy took all the texts that his wife has written him about her pregnancy struggles, whether she's feeling hot, fat, hungry, whatever it might be. And he took all of her text messages, threw it into AI and said, make me an emo punk song based on all of her text messages. And this is what came out of it.
I feel like death. I'm so tired and have a headache, and I think I'm hungry, but I can't eat. I'm dying. My mouth is so gross and my back is killing me. I'm not hungry, but I don't know what to do. I'm sorry to complain to you. I'm just really dying. I'm dying. Trying to sleep, but I'm dying. I can't move. I'm sad you cheated on me in my dream. Just started sweating and getting nauseous. Will I make it?
There you go. All the pregnancy feelings in one emo song for you.
That's fun.
That's the good of AI. Oh, yes. We all have them. Your random, strong opinions. This is where you voice them. Right here on the KVJ Show, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. This person says, moms are more rude than dads at their kids' competitions. So a lot of times we see the baseball dad and you're like going, oh, that guy's nuts. But they're trying to say that the moms are actually the ones you got to look out for because they are worse than the dads.
In any given relationship, it can go either way. It's just all about who's the crazier parent, because we've all seen dads go nuts and we've all seen moms go nuts.
Yeah.
When me and Kevin were coaching softball, I was at a bar and the rival team, one of the moms of a rival team came up to me and she was drunk. And she started like getting in my face and doing all this weird stuff and talking about how her team's going to kick our team's butt. And I'm like, lady, I'm at the bar right now. Take it easy.
Right, yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? I was so weirded out.
I don't even have a kid on this team. I'm just helping Kevin.
Which is weird alone, by the way.
From my experience, it's a 3-to-1 ratio. I think the dads are responsible 3 times when the moms are responsible 1, but it's the mom that stands out. And I think that's why that might make that impression, because you're like, whoa, look at her. Wow, she's rolling.
Any given day, it could be any parent.
Boy, this is somebody, it sounds like they're actually going through it in the moment, who just texted us. They said, mama's boys are toxic. Mother-in-laws are creepy AF. I have a feeling that is something personal that's going on in their life.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
feel like maybe you're in it.
Yes, I get it. That's
We
okay.
do get it.
Yeah, you can vent. That's what you do here. Another random strong opinion says teachers at colleges should be forced to park at the back of the parking lot. Students who are paying thousands of dollars to be there should be the ones that get the closest spots. The teachers are already getting paid to be there. Thus, you should park the furthest away.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay.
First one to get there gets the better spot.
And that's how we've done it. I think that came from the conversation we had about all the different random signs that you will see. And somebody was actually putting up teacher parking spaces that reserved for teachers to try to show them love and appreciation. And so they're saying the exact opposite. When you go to a college, we're paying to be here. You're not. You're getting paid to be here.
I racked up so many parking tickets in college to the point where they wouldn't let me graduate until I paid off my tickets. They said, you're not walking unless you pay off your parking tickets.
How much?
It was at least $300. And back then, that was a ton of money.
because the tickets were like $15 a piece.
Yeah, they kept on going. I'm like, I'm paying all this money, and I have to get a sticker too. What is this? These rules?
Parking sticker.
I thought it was so obnoxious.
This random strong opinion says people that are driving on a highway in the right lane and they see people trying to then get on that highway from the off ramp and they are not moving over to let you in should be punched in the face. That's
While they're driving?
Yes, I know.
Or do we wait for them to park?
I think you need to wait till later, but still, even then, like, let's not do the road rage. But yeah, you're right. There's a lot of rude driving that happens. I have that where I'm trying to get in a lane, and this happens a lot on a road that I take to work every single day. And you could be in the right lane or the left lane. When I take a turn in, I want to get in the left lane. So move over. But no, they always just stay right there, so you got to wait until they go past you.
The worst is when someone's going slow, they're not letting you move over, and then you kind of pull up to them and they're on their phone texting.
Right.
You go, where are the police?
Yes.
Or when you slow down, they slow down. Or when you speed up, they speed up. And you're like, I just want to get either in front of you or behind you, but I don't want to be parallel with you.
Oh, right. I love somehow becoming the meat of a semi-truck sandwich. I was driving on I-95. I was in the middle with 4 semis around me. I don't think I'm getting out of here.
No, that's rough. That's the worst. And another one about waiting. This random strong opinion says families with children should be boarding last and not first at airports. You take the most impatient humans and cram them in a tube with limited space for even longer is a stupid plan.
Well, some airlines would do that, like Southwest, back when they used to do, pick your own seat. They did that so that families could stay together and not have to be separated. You don't want to be the last one on the plane if you've got 4 kids.
So you think the policy right now is right, stick with it?
I mean, now everybody's got an assigned seat, right? All the airlines have an assigned seat, so you know where you're sitting.
Right. Okay. This person says men should not use umbrellas. Real men get wet. Really?
Yeah. I don't think I disagree with that because I'm terrible with an umbrella.
I'm fine with a man with a hat. I'm fine with a man with a poncho. A man with an umbrella is like, dude, just get wet.
If I have an umbrella or I have a chance just to get wet, I'm getting wet. The umbrella is too cumbersome. It never works.
Wow, so people are really judging men with umbrellas, huh?
I mean, unless you have a super fancy outfit on, that would be the only time.
Super fancy outfit, and if you're a person with an umbrella, you have to use it as a prop a lot. You got to make sure you're doing that dancey thing where it spins around. Use and explore.
Like singing in the rain?
Yes, explore the umbrella.
If you're holding it for your girlfriend, oh my gosh, 10 extra points.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So maybe the only way a man should be using an umbrella is if he's holding it for a woman that he's walking next to.
Right.
I tried doing that for Honeyface and opened up the umbrella and had a hole in it. So it was kind of like so she got more wet.
Where do you get your umbrellas? Goodwill?
I don't even know where this umbrella came from.
Yeah. I asked, do you think less of a man with an umbrella? 20% said yes. They do. They judge. Okay, that's where that stands.
Very judgy.
And this seems like a good policy. How to judge a politician is you need to ask yourself, would you allow them to babysit your kids? If not, don't vote for them.
Interesting.
That's an interesting thought there. Do you trust them to babysit your kids? If not, you shouldn't trust them to run your government.
What if you ask that question and you can't find anyone you trust? Do you not vote?
Yeah. Yeah, that could be the issue. I got nobody to vote for.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, a lot of people are saying that in the new interview with the New York Times, the rap icon Jay-Z is taking a shot at Drake and other artists that have achieved a certain level of success, fame, money, but yet they still try to rap about things that they no longer connect with personally as a human, rapping about stuff that, you know, they rapped about when they first started in their career.
Going through the motions, as they say.
Instead, yes, going through the motions.
You're kind of a fraud, I guess, at that point.
A fraud, not authentically talking about their current situation and being able to speak authentically in rap to your fans. And he's saying, look, I mean, people that are consuming the product, they want real personal storytelling and they don't want inauthenticity.
Now, people are taking this as a direct shot at Drake. Here's what Jay-Z said. Do you hear it in this statement?
How are your kids? How do you interact with them as this hip hop dad? But if you're trying to make young music and you're not young, it's gonna be inauthentic, and people could feel that. You could smell it. So the best thing that anyone can do, like going through music, is to tell a story.
That was the big knock on Will Smith, because he called up Jay-Z, called up Kendrick Lamar, and I said, hey, I'm thinking about getting back into the music game. What do I got to do? And Jay-Z pretty much said that same thing, you know, be authentic. And Will Smith got kind of blasted for trying to be young and do old Will Smith when he's not. Rap about the Jada and rap about the slap.
Rap about how your wife is driving you crazy.
Yeah, rap about how sad you are and how you're faking it to be happy.
The authentic experience is way more connecting.
Yeah, and he even was making jokes about Chris Rock, and you know he doesn't feel that. You know he wishes he could take that back.
Right.
Do you think middle-aged rap would connect? if you're rapping about how your back hurts and I mean, does that even connect? Is there an audience and going, yeah, I love this, man. This is great.
I'm rapping about my sciatica.
Yeah, right. What rhymes with sciatica?
Not a lot, Kevin.
Not a lot, man. That's why it's tough, I guess.
Well, it looks like Keith Urban's daughters have officially unfollowed him on Instagram. And you know what that means. They are unfollowing him in real life, too. Apparently, Keith Urban's daughters are taking the side of Nicole Kidman in the split after their 19-year marriage ruptured. Now, we all know the story here. The rumors are that Keith Urban started dating Carly Collins, who opened for him on his 2025 tour and has continued to possibly share some time in his private life, not just the stage time. And apparently the 17-year-old daughters know everything, and they don't like it.
If you had to guess, Nicole Kidman, mean or nice?
She seems like a doll. She seems very nice. Yeah. She seems great. And I think the issue that Keith Urban started to have was she was doing some racier projects, and I think he felt like maybe she was not acting her age, that she was trying to chase something. And remember, she was in those movies where she was having relationships with much younger dudes, and he's just like,
she's making out with guys half her age, and we're all high-fiving her, and he's like, wait a minute.
Right. And so I think that was his complaint. I just don't think he's handled this right. And anytime when you've got kids and you move on with somebody else, your kids are going to have a really hard time taking that.
Especially when that person is so much younger than your mom. And when you guys, met on the road and there may have been some overlap and you weren't honest in your relationship with Nicole when you started having feelings for Carly, your kids aren't going to like the optics on that.
Yeah.
I would love to hear her be honest, though, about her time with Tom Cruise.
Right?
I would love to hear an honest conversation. What's he really like?
What is he really like? Girl, spill the beans.
I'd like to know what he's more like as a dad, because they have 2 adopted kids together, right?
Yeah.
And does he see them? Because I don't think he sees his biological daughter.
So I think he does see the 2 that are still in Scientology.
Right.
He doesn't see the one with Katie Holmes.
Yeah, because I think she wouldn't let her do the Scientology, and I think that's part of the plan. Like, if somebody is not in the church, then you can't have them in your life.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
It is crazy. Yep.
And finally here, I'm trying to get more details about this. It is just coming out that there was an accident at Mel Gibson's house on April 17th. His current girlfriend, and he's usually dating girls that are a little younger than him, died in the swimming pool in a tragic accident. I'm trying to get more details, and there's just not a lot of information, but yeah.
Boy, that stayed off the wire for a while.
I think it's just now coming out, but it just happened April 17th. And the new girl, his secret love, they're calling her, passed away in the swimming pool.
April 17th. It's April 29th now.
I know.
Yeah,
Crazy.
That's amazing that stayed quiet.
If this is real.
I haven't seen or heard that anywhere.
I just told you, I just saw it. It's like hot off the press, and I'm trying to get more information.
Okay. All right. There you go. Breaking news, Virginia.
So he kept it quiet for a good...
Breaking news that could be wrong.
Okay. At least you're honest about that.
That's how we are here at the Dirt of the Day. We like to run with rumor and innuendo, and we're short on facts, long on gossip.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's a couple places that are talking about it, like Daily Mail and Variety, and so other people were kind of jumping on it a little bit, but you're right. It's just kind of starting to take off, like within the last 10 hours.
I mean, just.
Did he think no one's going to find out?
I don't know. And I mean, he has a lot of stories from girls in the past that accused him of being less than a great boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what the heck's going on over there sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. So who knows? It says in a Paris swimming pool. She was 57. That's what it says.
Wow.
So do they happen to say if he was with her, or all I'm seeing is that he was shocked and devastated by her loss? So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have any detail.
Yeah.
I just know she did.
Okay.
And yeah, April 17th apparently was when it happened.
Yep.
Kevin, we need more.
Yeah, that is going to be a key detail. Where was Mel when all this went down?
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, you have beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got wings and fit. There we go.
Well, Taylor Swift is talking a little bit, doing an interview, and anytime she talks, people pay attention, including what she had to say about her fan base. Do they sometimes get to be a little too much, and how does she draw boundaries between herself and the Swifties?
I have to know that, like, there's certain things that we have as a tradition between me and my fans. They love for an emotional song to be track 5. There's, like, special things like that, but at the same time, there's so many of them now, which is great. But there's corners of my fan base who are going to take things to a really extreme place. There's nothing I can do about that. There's people who are going to try to, like, do detective work, figure out the details. Who is that about? What is this? But that's part of it. You have to hold tight to your perception of your art and your relationship with it. And then you just kind of have to, like, there it goes.
Okay.
I mean, even we've experienced that with KVJ Nation. When we got fired in Miami, we had some extreme fans go up and, blow up the radio station's mailbox.
I secretly loved that.
We did not tell them to do it.
We didn't tell them to do it. We certainly would never encourage anybody to commit a felony, which blowing up a mailbox is.
When I found that, I go, they did what?
They did what? But secretly, we were like, wow, that's kind of badass.
And terrifying. Yes.
And terrifying.
Yes, at the same time.
In the future, please, let's not do that ever again.
No, please. Here she is talking about when she wrote the song Love Story and what was going on in her own life and how her parents were, I guess, holding her back from the true love story that she wanted to experience.
First time I felt like, I don't care if people hate this because I love it so much, was when I wrote the song Love Story. When I was 17, sitting in my bedroom, mad at my parents because they wouldn't let me go on a date with a guy who was too old, so I shouldn't have been on a date with him anyway. And this is why you need to discipline your kids, because they might write songs.
Okay. And there's one young songwriter that Taylor Swift looks at and is impressed by.
Like, I'm a massive Somber fan of his songwriting, and his lyrics are so intensely confessional. I don't want another man's child to have the eyes of the girl I can't forget. Are you kidding me? Like, having a male artist say stuff like that is really good for the cause of women to be able to say stuff.
All right, Taylor, guys have been doing this for a while now. Writing lyrics like that did not just happen all right, shut up, Bird.
Old man mad over here.
Well, it's just like, it's not the first time this has happened.
I could see this happening more so now than it has for any other generation, where you've been on your devices for the last 5 to 6 years, and that's how you grew up. Sure, you can interact with people if you got a phone in your hand, but when you're face to face, can you talk to them? Can you relate to them? Do you have things to say? And Jbird, you said you got a buddy who has an 18-year-old son who just started dating, and the kid's super shy and is having a real struggle talking with girls.
He went on his first date not that long ago, and I guess it did not go well. He's got social anxiety. He doesn't really know how to talk to the opposite sex, but he wants to get out there and date. And I guess she called him out on the date in front of some other people too, saying, you don't talk ever. You don't ask any questions. What's wrong? Full on called him out for not at all being able to talk on a date. And that really messed with his psyche.
Yeah,
that's going to mess him up.
So when I heard that, I said, look, everyone goes on awkward dates. I've been on so many horrific, awful dates. It's part of dating. Don't feel bad about it. Take the loss and move along, baby.
We got to get a hired gun maybe for this kid.
Prostitute?
Well, maybe not a prostitute. Maybe just like somebody at his same age, same level that can help him and guide him and speak to him and make him have his confidence get built back up.
Yeah, good luck finding that 18-year-old that's going to help him. I mean, what the hell are you talking about?
They're out there.
Look, I think he's identified something that he needs to work on, that he can get better. And I think it is a really good skill. And you only get better by going out there and riding that bike again, falling off, getting back up, riding it again. But there are things that you can do. And I think this is a really important thing. When we always have students come in here, I tell them the one thing that I was told back in college by a guy who was in radio, and he said, anybody can push these buttons. You need to be a well-rounded person that can talk about a lot of different things. And a lot of times that's reading or just looking out for other things so you have something to communicate with, that when you get in that conversation with somebody, hopefully you can speak on something that they have a personal interest on.
As silly as it sounds, and I know a lot of people don't like doing it, sometimes you have to practice conversations by yourself. And I think a lot of people don't do that because they do feel silly. It's okay. Feel silly. It's going to help you, I think. Sometimes when you practice it, you kind of already have little things in your brain, go-tos. If you know you're drawing a blank, have 3 or 4 go-to things you can just automatically go to as a person. Go, oh, I don't know what to say. Do you like chicken? At least it's something.
And maybe before the kid turns 18, you can do a little forced interaction, like a cotillion class or like an improv class or something where these kids are being forced to interact with each other. Mm-hmm. And even though it's awkward for them at first, there becomes a repetition thing, and they do get a certain level of comfort from it.
Because I have been on dates before where there's nothing to talk about, and I can talk, but you kind of get a sense when you're bringing stuff up, you're getting like 1 or 2 word answers, or it's just not going anywhere. It starts to, you kind of see that, and you're going, all right, maybe I need to make an adjustment. All right, where's the bill at?
It's tough. Look, some people are just tough to talk to, but the one fallback that I've always heard, that people will have a better impression of you if you're asking questions about them, because people like to talk about themselves. And so I think maybe a skill that he could learn is not only learning a lot of different subjects that he could speak on, but also how to ask the right questions of people so that they open up about themselves and they'll walk away and be like, I love that kid. He was great. And all you did was talk about yourself, but he asked the right questions for you to do that.
That's a great point. If you draw a blank, ask something about that person and and let them talk.
And really be interested too, you know, work on that part of your personality where you yearn to learn about people and their lives and what they're doing, and because you can gain knowledge from asking questions about somebody else's life to improve your own.
There's nothing worse than being on a terrible date and you are just trying to figure out how to get out of it. It sucks.
And look, that's something to learn as well. There are just some people too that you ask them a question, you get a 1-word answer and it's not going anywhere. And sometimes you just have to say, okay, there's nothing wrong with realizing that we are not made to be with each other. You're going to go on a lot more failed dates than you go on successful ones in your life.
Just the fact, because I know the kid, and just the fact that she's calling him out publicly in front of people, I go, this is probably not the right girl for you.
No.
You guys got different kind of energies.
You need more of a sweet pea girl.
Yes.
You need a girl that wouldn't ever call out someone for having anxiety. That is horrifying. You just made this kid's anxiety worse.
But to Kev's point, I think this is a problem that's going to be happening to a lot of kids.
Yeah, I think a lot of parents are going to start realizing this as your kids are getting to turn 18 and whatnot. And you know, whether it be COVID, whether it be just the proliferation of the screens, that just might be something. And kind of an awareness too. If you have a teenager right now, make sure that they can have communication with real humans.
Forced interaction.
Yes, right. I think you need to do that more. And I'm seeing that actually there's a lot of young individuals now that are going out. In fact, they're even having these kind of meetups where they don't allow anyone to be on the phone. If you want to be with us, you're not going to be on your phone.
I'm glad to hear that there's youth that are recognizing, look, I'm not against all technology. I'm against the overdoing of technology.
Right. Yeah. Here's some college students talking about how they have parties now.
We're demonstrating what our birthright should have been. It sucks that on a regular basis, I'm having to fight with my phone and I feel like I'm losing control over my life. It's so hard to stay intentional when these apps have been designed to manipulate us, and the only way we beat them is by coming together to define our generation ourselves, not let the big tech companies define us.
And a shifting in cultural norms that minimizes the pressure to be online and increases access to the things that screens have been replacing for our generation.
It's good to hear that. Yeah, it's good to hear they're waking up to that and they're starting to realize it.
That kid is smart. Listen to him.
I was wondering where we're going to start hearing the pushback on the other end, where you're hearing stories like that, where humans want to be humans again.
Right. And that's nice to hear, because that's truly it. You've got people that can't talk to other people.
But this is course correction. That kid needs to be given a big megaphone and all kids need to hear him.
And talking to people is a skill set.
It is.
I mean, I
it's a
know
great skill set to have.
When we were doing COVID, or when we had COVID and we weren't doing any events, I was rusty talking to people.
Sure.
It's a skill you got to work on.
You're right. Always have to be working on it. Now, Tom has got kind of an unorthodox manner here. If you have an 18-year-old and he's having a hard time talking to girls, what is your suggestion, Tom?
My suggestion is you got to take that kid out to the local strip club and get him surrounded by those ladies. He's going to put that phone down. He's going to be forced to interact. He's going to love it. And then when he comes home, he's going to have zero fear talking to any of his little 18-year-old lady friends.
Okay. Interesting.
Brilliant advice.
That is a parenting 101 tip I did not see. Take that 18-year-old to the club, because them ladies are getting paid to act like they love your conversation.
Oh, they'll get you talking.
Yeah.
Hired gun, if you will.
There you go.
You're right.
Okay, well, we are coming up on our 27-year anniversary in about another week. Can you believe that, Virginia?
I can't believe how old we are.
I know. It's insane, right? Yeah, we were like 3 when we started this show.
What do you give on your 27th anniversary? What's the gift supposed to be for that?
I think it's lint.
Lint.
Yes.
Mothballs.
Yeah.
Well, let's just give each other booze, because that really is the best gift.
You see what she's doing over here?
Yeah.
Girlfriend's trying to find some free booze.
Drink your sorrows away.
Everyone give me champagne.
Yes, there you go. Well, we're going to ask the question here today and get an answer. Do I know Denny's better than Virginia knows Jbird?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. You're going down.
Okay.
Virginia's my Uber driver. She knows a lot about me. Spent a lot of time together.
Oh, I've peeled back this onion, and you don't want to know what I've seen.
No, you don't.
She's not lying.
She's right.
Okay.
She's not lying.
She's totally right. Okay, did Jbird and Denny's sleep with stuffed animals when they were younger? And who knows, maybe they do now. What do you think about with Jbird? Did little Jbird have a stuffed animal he slept with, Virginia?
You bet your ass he did.
And so did Denny's. I'm saying yes. Are we right?
I slept with Sparky and Bebo Y.
Okay. What was Bebo Y?
Some weird-looking dog that I named Bebo Y, and I don't Bebo Y. No, I have no idea why I did that.
Okay. I said yes to Denny's.
Oh, I did not sleep with a stuffed animal.
Oh, man.
I feel weird. Everybody had a stuffed animal as a kid. I just never, ever had one.
He's a real man.
Yeah.
I never had a blankie either or a pillow. Like my brother had one. He still has it. He just keeps it in the closet. He can't get rid of it, but I never had one. I just feel like they never gave me one.
I learned to kiss on a stuffed animal.
You did.
Tell us more.
Bebo, why?
What else did you learn on a stuffed animal?
Bebo was asking why.
Boy, if Bebo Y could talk.
Oh, yeah. And file charges.
He would say why.
Okay. Does Denny's and Jbird get road rage? Denny's, I got to say an absolute no. What do you think about Jbird, Virginia?
He really doesn't want to go there.
That would mean screaming out loud, kind of shaking fists, flipping people off, that kind of stuff.
No, I don't see him doing all that on the road. I mean, I see him getting annoyed with people and then just blowing it off.
Jbird, have you ever done that? Honked angrily at somebody?
It's a younger man's game, but I gotta tell you, just with all the stories of your reporting and the stories we bring in here, I don't mess around no more. If you cut me off, I used to be a little bit more of a hothead. I knew. No.
Because you never know who's having a bad day and packing heat.
Well, someone chased me. So I had to drive into the police station. So
I don't know this person. Like, why am I fighting with someone in traffic about something? Like, we don't know each other. We have zero beef.
The time that the time the person chased me, I wasn't even mad, but I just saw what's out there, how quickly people get crazy, and this guy went insane. I don't even know what happened. But he was mad at me.
I wonder why. I'm going to say a no on Denny's with the road rage.
No, I don't tend to ever get road rage.
All right.
Good.
Unless someone litters.
Yeah, so if I see somebody litter, I will pull up and say something, and then they usually, curse me out and then peel out. So.
He did that down.
But he's peaceful in it. He's like, hey, dude, why would you do that?
We lived in Miami, and he did that to a really hot girl at a red light, and she couldn't believe somebody was telling her off. She was like, what? I'm hot. I can't believe it.
Disgusted.
I can litter. I'm hot.
She couldn't believe it.
Different set of rules, right? It's Miami. Okay, has Jbird and Denny's read a book in the last month? Picked up a book, been reading from it. Maybe they're not all the way done, but they're at least in it. What do you think about Jbird, Virginia?
Yeah, he has. He's been reading spirituality books or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no on Denny's. It's time. And if he reads anything, it's on a screen. So I'm going to say no with the book. Am I correct?
I have read a book in the last month.
I don't even know you.
A physical book.
Wow. Okay. What
Yeah, I
about you,
switched
Jake?
to the physical books just because Lochlan, he's always watching me, and if you're on the phone, he gets so annoyed. So
yeah.
I switched to books. That way, I'm trying to figure if he's watching me and he's going to copy me or I want him to see me reading instead of just sitting on my phone.
Gosh, what a good dad.
I know, right?
He's a great father.
Man, that's amazing.
Wow.
I'm trying to get him to copy me. So, and then I found out that he will go and get a book and sit down with it because I think he sees somebody else doing it.
Yeah, they do. They're watching you, man.
Denny's watches the kid like a hawk. He's like, what is that kid putting in his head?
That's great, Denny.
I'm just trying to keep him away from the internet.
What about you, Jbird? You read a book in the
I
last
have.
month?
Virginia nailed it. My Uber driver knows me very well.
He's an onion. He's complex.
You'll believe how much he's peeled back, Kevin.
Does Jbird and Denny's have a gym membership?
Let me tell you about Jbird's gym membership.
Yeah.
He, just in the past 5 years, finally figured out how to cancel it,
Okay.
but paid for years on a monthly basis for a membership he never went to.
You never know where you're going to get that exercise bug.
Yeah. So as of right now, you're saying he does not have
He
one.
does
'cause-
not. He finally figured out how to cancel it.
Do you have a gym membership right now, Jbird?
I don't think I do.
I don't think I do.
But she is so right. It took me forever. I think I signed a lifetime deal.
I'm going to say no to Denny's.
No, I
gym
definitely don't have a
membership.
gym membership. Nah.
He's just too busy trying to be a good dad.
There's no way I can do anything outside the house. I'm just on lockdown all the time.
Has Jbird and Denny's bought or received flowers in the last month, Virginia? Bought or received?
I think definitely. I think he probably has bought them for Honeyface. Because he's that kind of guy.
Have you bought flowers in the last month, Jbird?
Lego flowers. Does that count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I love Lego flowers, by the way. I bought some for Rocco to put together for Magnolia as a gift. And they're so cute.
I will say the real flowers are a lot cheaper, especially when you pick them from your neighbor's yard.
Very cheap. Perfect score, Virginia. Very nice.
Wow. Look at this.
All right. I've not been doing great this round, but I'm going to say that Denny's has.
I have not. There hasn't been, I don't think, an occasion necessarily.
Oh, my gosh.
There's no Valentine's Day, no birthdays have lined up.
He's a great dad, terrible husband.
Yikes. Yikes.
Gotta pick one.
You got to pick one.
You gotta pick
Just
one.
kidding. Just kidding.
I learned a lot. I only got 2 out of 5. That's not a good round. I need to spend some more time with Denny's.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I know this might sound shocking, but apparently we have got a stripper that is wanted on a fugitive warrant. Crazy, huh?
What'd she do?
She is accused of using a 7-foot metal pole to attack a man after she got fired from a North Miami Beach strip club.
She's used to poles. She just went.
Did she grab the performance pole off the stage and just start coming after the guy with it? Because that's pretty incredible. Where's the video?
I think that's what you need to know, yeah. 23-year-old Princess Belle is her name. Returned to collect her belongings, caused a disturbance, then allegedly came back with the pole and nearly struck a security guard.
Wow, Belle.
The security guard said that he feared for his life in the attack.
I get it.
Intimidating. Bell then allegedly ran from officers, led police on a foot chase, resisted arrest, and even gave officers her sister's name, thinking that would take care of
Oh,
it.
she is squirrely. Did she run with the pole and then like pole vault over fences?
That'd have been amazing, yeah.
That would have been such a great video.
If you're angrily running with a pole, you've lost it. It's over.
Yeah. They got her on 7 charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She was also held on fugitive warrants out of state. So she's causing troubles everywhere she goes.
It's crazy she had priors.
She's definitely not the problem, though.
No, not at all.
Well, a little update on that shooting that happened on 45th Street, that Taco Bell. It was all over a soda fountain that led to gunfire when police say an employee, Damari Patterson, confronted 3 women after one filled a water cup with soda. Oh, no.
They came in, asked for those free water cups, and then walked over to the soda and filled it with the Coca-Cola or the Sprite or whatever, but you can't do that.
I've heard fast food workers complain about that. They go, yeah, typically we don't care, but if someone's abusing it constantly, you get to a point where you're going, you kind of feel like you're a carpet and everyone's just walking all over you.
Right.
You're not enforcing anything, and they think they can just walk right in there and do whatever they want.
And they have an attitude.
Yeah.
Well, the Taco Bell worker had enough.
I think that's what ended up happening.
But, dude, you got to keep it together. You can't whip out a gun over soda.
Right. Yeah, I think that's kind of where the issue is here. The argument escalated. He then allegedly fired 2 shots, wound up wounding one woman, grazing another, and then shattering a window.
I bet you those girls will never try to get soda with a water cup again.
Now, do you think Taco Bell fired him immediately, or did that take a day?
I would say it's pretty quick.
Yeah, he's no longer running for the border.
He claimed self-defense, but investigators say surveillance did not back that up, and he got arrested on 3 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm.
Yeah, he claimed they jumped the counter, and there's video because another patron in the restaurant was videoing the whole thing. And they were getting in his face and being mean to him, but they did not jump the counter, and they weren't trying to bum rush the store.
Didn't back it all up.
Although if you went to a restaurant or a fast food restaurant and you knew the employees were packing the whole time, you probably wouldn't be so lippy.
Yeah.
Like, burrito's fine.
I'm not getting no soda.
I ordered steak, but chicken's fine. Chicken's fine.
Listen to this. They say back in 2022, cops in Massachusetts were evicting a guy from a $1.5 million home. And in the middle of it, a woman in her 50s named Rory Woods showed up and unleashed thousands of bees on them.
Oh my gosh, bees
Attack bees, yeah.
They say this is one of the most dangerous situations for the cops to be involved in is an eviction. Because you're throwing somebody out of something they feel is their home.
Mm-hmm.
They take it very personal. They take it very protective.
Yeah.
And it can be very dangerous for the police.
Well, you have an eviction paired up with bees?
Right.
I mean, come on.
They say she pulled up with some hives in the back of her SUV and she tipped them over trying to get them to sick on the cops. She's like, sick bees, sick bees.
Did it work?
A few officers did get stung.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't think they were listening to her. That was just a bee being a bee. They didn't sick the cops. They ran into and stung them.
The amazing thing is the mugshot. She was in her beekeeping gear.
That's done on purpose.
I mean, that's pretty phenomenal, right?
I love this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hey, you got a truck full of bees. A truck full of bees over here. Hey. I'm opening the bees. Get away, Mark. On metal, walk her off. Hey, she's opening up more of them. I'm not going to get started. I'm not going to start. You're going to get hurt. What are you doing? Hey.
As a sheriff's department, we're not taking sides, okay? But to release bees in front of an eviction, that seems a little excessive. I think everyone has to agree with us, okay? And to argue with the police, she's going to end up going to jail.
Wow, yeah.
You got to take her to jail. You can't fight an eviction with bees.
I wonder how often that happens where the police show up and it's just a ridiculous situation and they go, I can't wait to tell the family about this one. Is it every day? Is it once a month where they have a situation like that?
In South Florida, I bet it's daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been sentenced to 6 months in jail, but she got credit for 148 days and she's already served.
She's in
having attacked bees.
She's in cell block B.
Yeah. A 58-year-old Winnipeg resident named Christine Kyleback was exiting a friend's car outside her home on Saturday when she disappeared from view, plunging up to her shoulders into a hole in the ground.
Oh, my goodness. A sinkhole?
Yeah.
We talk about how horrifying these are.
They've gotten in my head officially.
Yeah, apparently that was it. Now, city officials are confirming that the opening was a catch basin missing its manhole cover, not actually a sinkhole as it was initially suspected. But another uncovered catch basin was discovered across the street.
Oh, no.
Both have since been secured. Sounds like somebody's playing a little joke. Yeah, let's see if somebody falls in this hole.
Where's the lids?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, I don't know. I think sometimes people do take and they try to melt them down because they're, made of that metal or whatever. I think sometimes that does happen.
If there is a hole in the ground, I will find it.
And fall in it.
Accidentally.
Yes. A suspected serial shoplifter in Washington lived up to his frequent flyer label. Police say he was arrested, cited, and released because of a serious medical issue, then allegedly stole again from a store across the street less than 20 minutes later.
Dude.
I mean, that's wild, isn't it? He was ultimately booked on 4 counts of shoplifting.
He can't help himself.
Yeah, he really can't, yeah. And they say a Munich court ruled that a delivery driver who climbed onto a Porsche Cayenne to escape approaching dogs does not owe compensation for vehicle damage. It happened in September of 24. 2 Dalmatians and a mixed breed dog ran from a house toward the unnamed delivery worker. The man jumped onto the car's hood, allegedly causing over 2,700 euros in scratches and dents.
Ooh.
And the vehicle owner then sued after the driver and his company declined repair costs.
We need to sue the dog owner.
Mm-hmm.
That's who should be sued because they didn't have control of their animals that were attacking a guy.
Yep. That's what they're claiming. Now, witnesses claim the dog stayed 3 to 4 meters away without aggression, but judges ruled barking and running towards somebody justifies a defensive response.
Absolutely.
They ruled in his favor.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What do you think about this concept where by the year 2027, new cars, they say, are going to be required to include technology that watches drivers for signs of impairment. It'll use cameras and sensors to track things like eye movement, attention, and even possible signs of intoxication. And they say that if it does, then the car will not operate and you're not going to be going anywhere. Now, supporters say it's aimed at reducing drunk driving deaths, but critics worry that it feels like surveillance and them getting too involved in your personal choices raises privacy concerns about what kind of data it could collect. And let's say somebody can hack into those cameras and then people are watching you drive and who knows what else. So it'll be interesting to see if they do this. I mean, ultimately, it seems like a good thing, but it's, again, one of those things where, yeah, you see the deaths that it could prevent and people who don't have the better sense to not get behind the wheel after they've been consuming alcohol. But at the same time, it's just another one of those things where they can watch you, they can hack into you, they can get your information. But, I mean, isn't that happening everywhere anyway?
True.
So to me, I feel like the trade-off is worth it. Do you think it's a fair exchange? Your privacy for reducing drunk driving?
It's tough because, I don't trust the government.
Right.
I don't trust that they'll do the right thing with all this personal information of me in my car. But I think, the thought of reducing drunk driving deaths overrides anything.
Okay.
Well, they're throwing a little guilt at you. Do you not care about drunk driving? Well, just give us all your personal information. I'd have to really do some research on how much information are they getting, what are they doing with it.
They'll watch you
because a lot of people are getting paranoid about this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I think with good call. To me, I am on the side where I would allow it, but yeah, it can be concerning, and what's going to happen. We are going to get those kind of stories about how it got abused. So just get ready because it's something that they say the rollout could be a little late, but it's all part of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act that was passed by Congress in 2021 that was going to require new cars to have driver monitoring systems designed to detect impaired drivers. So they want something, which I'm all about. I mean, how many drunk driving deaths do we have annually in this country?
Too many.
Absolutely. Bird, what you got on your mind today?
Do you guys know what the boll weevil is?
Yes.
All right. I was at this little market, and this market was selling stuff at a pretty good price. It had cereal there. So I'm buying this cereal, and it was a good $1 cheaper than you would get at the grocery store.
Did you check the expiration
The
dates?
date was fine.
Okay.
I open it up, and I'm pouring the cereal in my bowl, and it is littered with boll weevils. We used to call them boll weevils, but I think they're called boll weevils.
Okay.
We used to have them all the time as kids, to a point where if they were in your cereal, you weren't pumped. You still ate the cereal, because I was told boll weevils, yeah, it's not ideal, but you'll be okay if you eat them.
Protein.
You can get them in anything, and usually you get them when product is expired.
So does that mean when I would get them as a kid, we had old expired products, or did we just have a boll weevil problem? Or all of the above?
I don't know. Can they spread from product to product?
No, because usually they would be in a product.
Right.
They would be in vanilla wafers, I noticed, a lot.
Okay.
And we always had them, and that was always a downtime when that was the last snack in the house.
They can be in like cake mix or flour or rice.
Or cereal, spaghetti, noodles, stuff like that. Yeah, and I, thinking of saving money, and boll weevils galore. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I remember as a kid eating boll weevil and being okay.
Oh my gosh, you ate it when you saw that it was in the bowl?
Dude, sometimes, a Captain Crunch wouldn't come along.
Yeah.
Oh no, we are not eating boll weevils while they're crawling around in our Captain Crunch.
Well, you only believe what you're taught, and I was taught that it's just boll weevils. It's not a big deal. You'll be fine. It's not like you're eating roaches.
Right, yeah. Just a little beetle. Right.
And look, I'm still standing.
You are, but you're still talking about it. You're damaged.
I'm definitely damaged.
This is childhood trauma. This is just therapy.
I'm laughing, but baby, on the inside, it's all tears.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I just want to put it on your radar. Not this weekend, but next weekend is Mother's Day. And you got to honor all the mothers in and around your life. Don't forget, even if she's the mother of your children, you should be honoring her.
I was going to get my mom a ceramic frog. She loves frogs. What are you getting your mom, Kev? Oh, wait. Never mind. Oops.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. That's it.
Me and Kevin won't be celebrating this week.
Yeah, what can we drop off at the graveyard?
Well, you can help me with my mom because she's assembling a list. She would like, because I asked her, I said, hey, what do you want for Mother's Day this year? She would like personalized songs sung to her.
All right.
Done.
And then she would also like lotto tickets.
Done.
She feels like she's ready for that big hit.
I get it. Yeah, there's something in the atmosphere, Linda.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So that's what she's getting. Personalized songs and lotto tickets.
Perfect, yeah. It's going to be a happy mom.
I'm definitely going to be doing a song for her.
I love it. She would love a Jbird song.
I'm writing that. That goes up to the top of the priority list.
We're talking about, would you exchange your privacy to ensure that we didn't have drunk drivers based on safety mechanisms and a camera in the car? And Heather's on here from Okeechobee, and you said that your smart car already is filming everything in your car.
Yes, it's a new hybrid car from Hyundai, and it has the camera in between the steering wheel, and it watches. So if I put my arm up for any length of time and kind of block it, it tells me to keep my eyes on the road or my eyes are off the road. And, it talks to you and lets you know that it can't see your eyes looking forward. And the dealership I bought it from said a gentleman had the same car, and he had a medical emergency and actually passed out behind the wheel. And it actually slowed down and pulled over off the side of the road.
Wow.
And stopped.
How about that?
Car new?
It's got its good points, but it does have its bad, because I've also been told, and even if it doesn't have a camera, the computers in your car record how you drive.
Oh, Lord.
And some companies will notify the insurance company.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good. Did they tell my insurance company about all the red lights I run? I mean, it's dark when I drive to work. There's nobody on the road.
No, there are some cars that will tattle on you. I know my girlfriend's got a car from her company, and she can't text. They know if she's texting and driving.
Wow.
Somehow she's like, I can't text right now. They'll know.
That's wild. Yeah, we had the story in the Whacked Out News this last week of that drunk driver that got behind the wheel of her Tesla and thought it would just drive her home, but when she didn't respond, it just pulled into a middle lane and stopped, and that's where they found her, passed out in the front seat of her Tesla. And they're like, DUI, baby.
Some people that have Teslas don't even know it records. I've seen many DUI videos of people in a Tesla, and the police officer will go, we'll know if you're driving or not. You know, there's a camera in here. Oh, really? Oh, my gosh. I did not know that.
Yeah. Wow. So I asked, are you willing to trade privacy to get rid of drunk driving? And 67% of people said no. So it sounds like people do not like this feature, but it sounds like it or not, it's coming. And it will probably be the day in the next couple of years where your insurance company will get all the information about how you're driving. That could affect your rates.
I think I already have this in my car because
you can do it like insurance companies encourage you. There's an app. I don't know how accurate it is, but you put it on your phone and somehow that detects your speed and how you're driving. I don't know. Like my wife wanted me to do it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's crazy.
That's why I'm glad I have an old school piece of crap Jeep.
Yeah, you do not have it on your car.
No, I barely have wheels.
Right. Okay, so do you have a right to punch a guy in the face that has played a little grab ass with your wife? Now, Jbird, you said you have a buddy that did this. Guy at a bar randomly gropes his wife, and he ends up getting arrested. But he tried to play the defense of, I thought my wife was in danger. I felt like I had a right to this.
They were on vacation in Tampa at some bar, and this drunk guy grabbed his wife's butt, and he just immediately snapped and punched the guy right in the face. And here's the problem. Nobody saw the guy grab his wife, but they did see him punch the guy. And the police arrested my buddy, and he went to jail. And they're trying to find cameras and trying to find the angle of the guy groping, and it's a big swing and a miss. So my buddy's trying to fight this. But do you have a right to be able to protect your loved one when someone's grabbing up on them?
If somebody grabs me in a bar like that and Panda sees it and he doesn't punch the guy, we now have a problem.
Well, that's the other thing too.
Okay.
Is now your wife is mad because you didn't defend her honor.
If you don't retaliate quickly, we have a problem.
And there could be two rulings on this. There could be what you should do and then what the law will allow. And they might be different answers. And people maybe could argue that, yes, you should be standing up and punching a guy in the face that has grabbed your wife's butt. But I can't see the law ever, unless you're defending yourself. And that's an offensive move. It wasn't like he was coming at her and she couldn't get away from him. He did it probably in passing. The guy saw it, kabam.
He's bummed out that he's got to go through this problem, but he said he would not change anything about it. Because he said the same thing. He goes, if nobody saw him grope my wife and they just saw me punch him, he goes, I think I'm kind of done. He goes, but I would do it again because...
You know who saw? You know who knows? Your wife.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
And my buddy's not lying. His wife really got groped. He wouldn't lie to me about that.
How does she feel about it? Is she happy that he punched the guy, or does she think that, look, you just got to learn some discipline and not do that?
She feels bad for her husband because he was protecting her, and then he ends up going to jail.
Yeah, I think that's just what you have to be willing to sacrifice, because I don't think the law is ever really going to say, yeah, go ahead. It's deserved. Punch him right in the face, and we're not going to do a thing about it.
Panda might not get to him faster than I would, though. It might be me hurting him first, and then Panda pulling me off of this guy.
I can see a lot of people that would go, you know what? I don't care if I'm going to jail or I punched a guy. He's not dead.
Well, at that point, it's a sexual assault.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you have to prove that, and that's the problem they're having a tough time doing, is proving that the guy groped her because it was a busy bar, and sometimes you just don't see what's going on, and sometimes the camera doesn't pick it up. Sometimes bars don't even have cameras, which I think is insane.
That is insane.
Right. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. I asked the question, do you have a right to punch a guy in the face that grabs your wife's butt? 83% of people are saying yes.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the right thing to do. This is America, damn it.
Just because it's a law doesn't mean
whatever
necessarily-
happens.
And then that's where you have a judge or jury be like, yeah, I think it's good. Whatever.
He
we're not gonna-
sexually assaulted my wife, and I wanted to straighten him out really quick. I saw it happen. I'm not going to stand by and let any man sexually assault my wife.
I'm a pacifist, but there's certain things you got to kind of at least try. And that would be one where I'd rather sit in jail than to feel like I'm a little bitch and didn't do anything.
Amen.
Week by week, I think we're seeing improvement here. We're going to test it today to see just how much Virginia and Jbird know of states by the slogan that they use. Like we use the Sunshine State in Florida. Other states have their own as well. Okay, class, I'm going to have you write down your answers here.
Okay.
And let's see how well you do. If I was talking about the cowboy state, what is that? Who lays claim to being the cowboy state, Virginia?
The cowboy state is
Yippee-ki-yay.
gonna be Oklahoma.
Okay. A lot of cowboys in Oklahoma.
That's a good one.
It is. What did you put down, Jbird?
Man, I said Texas. Just don't mess with them.
A lot of cowboys in Texas, but apparently Wyoming thinks that they are the cowboy state.
Wyoming.
I mean, what the hell is going on in Wyoming?
Cowboys.
What are they doing?
Rodeos.
John Mayer loves Wyoming.
Well, I think you go to Wyoming if you're not from Wyoming, you go there because you're going through a mental breakdown.
Okay. What state calls itself the last frontier? The last frontier. What would be the state that lays claim to that one, Jbird?
I think that is actually Oklahoma.
Okay. Oklahoma being the last frontier. What do you think, Virginia?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll go Oklahoma again.
Oh, boy, look at her over here. She's cheating off your paper.
That's a grave mistake.
Yes, it is, because it's not right.
Oh.
It's Alaska.
What?
The last frontier. I mean, when you think about it, it's, one of the last states that we've added, and it is pretty wild up there.
I totally forgot about Alaska.
There should be, ladies, there's a lot of dong up here. Be careful.
It should be the ding dong state.
That's what they need to call it, the dong state?
It's a sausage party.
I just heard there's a lot of dude up there.
If you're looking to get action, ladies.
Okay, what state calls itself the Pelican State? Who is the Pelican State? All right, Jbird was very quick to that, so confidently he would say it is.
Only talking about Maine.
Maine. Virginia.
Only talk about Louisiana.
You had to get that.
I pelican't.
All right, then who would be the Bay State? Bay.
Bay.
Who's known as the Bay State?
The Bay. Who's got a bay?
Oh, I know.
Who is the Bay State? Okay.
Oh, wait, it's a state or a city?
I know.
Damn it. I wrote a city.
I did too.
Ugh, awkward. Hold on. Ugh.
Yeah. She just remembered a song from Jefferson Airplane.
That's totally what I did.
Yeah.
The City by the Bay.
Deep in the
City that never
hoopla.
sleeps.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's city. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
man. Okay, Bay State.
The Bay State. Yeah, what is the Bay State, Jbird?
I put California.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Virginia?
I put Michigan.
Michigan. We're looking for Massachusetts. Massachusetts is the Bay State.
We are not doing well.
Not really, no.
No, but I also think some of these state slogans suck.
Yeah. Who would be the Cornhusker State?
Oh, I know this.
Okay, who would be the Cornhusker State? What state would that be? What do you think? What is
I think
the Cornhusker State? Okay. What do you think, Jbird?
Only talking about Iowa.
Virginia?
Can I change mine to Iowa?
You just keep copying on her?
I wrote Indiana, but that's not right.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't have been right if you would have copied off him either. So, the Cornhusker State is Nebraska.
Nebraska.
No, you're saying no?
Nah.
No, you're not buying that?
Nope.
Nope. Jbird does not like it. Not buying it. Not around here. Okay, can you tell me what state would be the Green Mountain State? Who lays claim to being the Green Mountain State?
Green Mountain.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Would be the Green Mountain State. Okay, what do you think, Virginia?
Only talking about North Carolina.
North Carolina, Jbird.
I want South Kakalaki.
Okay.
South Carolina.
It is Vermont. Is known as the Green Mountain State. I think they had the Green Mountain Men and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Did you know this off the dome?
That would have taken me a second. Yeah, a lot of these, I mean, they are kind of troubling. The Cornhusker State I would have got because University of Nebraska are called the Cornhuskers. So, sometimes those are the easiest where they have a team that's named after the state slogan. So,
College football Kev would have got that.
College football Kev, yeah, it would have been shameful if I had not. So, there you go. Well, hopefully you've learned something here today, class.
Did we get one?
Virginia got one because it was her home state.
Louisiana.
That's annoying. You won on a home cooking.
Won on home cooking. That's the only way she got it done.
It's nothing to be proud of, though, in that display.
Oh, we know nothing about this country.
Odd question here, but somebody want to know if they should be opening up this letter and reading it. It is from an employee that they terminated from their job right before the holidays. And it was for good cause. And it should have actually happened a long time ago, but this person just kept abusing the privileges, and finally I had to let him go. Well, on my desk, I come in and there's a sealed envelope that's just simply titled, "Now I can tell you what I really think." And I don't know what to do with it. On the one hand, I could just shred it and not read it and not give them that power, which is, I think, what I would be doing by opening it. But on the other hand, I'm kind of wondering if there's information that would help our company just in case this lady decides to do something stupid like sue us. I tend to think I should just get rid of it and not give her that power and pretend it never happened. But what would you do and what is the right move?
Give someone else, if you don't want to read it, give somebody else to read it, and they'll let you know, it's good or it's bad. And then you don't have to deal with all the emotional whatever you're carrying into with it.
Oh, now I have to read it.
Yeah,
I'm so curious.
If you're worried that she might sue the company, I think it needs to be read.
Yeah, you should read it, and you should keep it, and you should put it in with HR. You should share it with other people in the company if it's important information.
Unless you don't want to read it because you're doing something shady and you just can't bear it.
Well, I imagine that's probably one of the first thoughts that's going to go through your mind is, okay, well, what complaints could they possibly have about me or this fantastic place to work? And that might be where you're doing some soul searching. And I think the fact that they even said, in case she sues us, what is she trying to claim that maybe we have done here that is not right?
I think you have to open it.
Yeah, whether you read it or someone else you trust reads it, the letter needs to be read. And you need to get the information.
Or you could send it to us and we could read it.
Totally. I'll be happy to read it.
Yeah.
As long as we know that it doesn't have anthrax or some kind of fentanyl powder on it.
Yeah, all of a sudden we all start tweaking out. We fall for the trap. The old letter hack.
Okay. Yeah, we'd be happy to do that. So you can just send it to us if you don't want to give them that power. We'll take a look at it and we'll alert you back should it be something legally that you need to know. 96% of people say open it.
You gotta open it.
You have to.
All right. Okay. Well, if you want to send it to KVJ, we'll give you the address. And if you ever want to send us an email like they did, just go mail@kvjshow.com. Most people love puppies. They just find them irresistible. They're so cute, and they love them puppies, and can't get enough of them. Jbird, oddly enough, is pretty much the exact opposite. He loves dogs at the end of their life, not at the beginning.
I get it from my father. My dad would come home out of the blue from a tennis tournament or from work, and we'd just have this old dog at our house. And he's always said, I just love old dogs. So I think that made me love old dogs as well. And I do. There's a special place in my heart for not only dogs, but any animal that's aging that you could tell it's starting to lose its step.
Mm-hmm. And the last dog that you had, that you fell for, was an old dog. And that's in a sense, where the pain lies, because you give your heart to this dog and they're not going to be around for more than a couple years.
Well, with Chewy, he was aging, but he still had a lot of gusto left in him. I mean, he was running, he was great, and then he had a decline, which I was not at all prepared or expecting to go through.
Yeah.
And but I wouldn't change it. I loved it, but I got to tell you, when Chewy passed away, I really said, walls are going right up that heart or going across that heart. You're not letting another dog in your heart again like that. Just because it was very, very, at least for me, it was very painful.
That's the touch and go about dogs. Yeah, I mean, it is very painful when you do lose them, but then, you do miss all that joy that they bring to your life. And, they've found that they seem to be pretty good for you,
It's good for your health.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's been bringing her dog over lately, Dakota, and now this dog is spry, and it's not, declining, but it's
not knocking on death's door like all your other dogs.
But it's 10 years old.
Okay.
And, I know how this goes.
Yep.
And it looks a lot and acts a lot like Chewy, and it's kind of messing with my mind a little bit.
Okay.
But it's crawling into my heart.
Yeah.
And I'm going, dang it, son of a biscuit. Oh, boy, you're going to get hurt again.
Yeah, well, so is love.
It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all.
They say that.
Poetic, Virginia.
They say
Poetic.
that.
Yes.
Bring those walls down.
But I notice walls are coming down. It happens automatically.
Right.
And it's hard not to love a lovable creature.
I think people are that way when it comes to relationships, dogs, whatever it might be. But like Virginia said, what a great quote, Virginia.
Thank you.
Is that yours?
No, it's totally plagiarized.
I know.
Yeah. We got some more KVJ going to be coming your way. We call it the After the Show podcast, and you can watch it live in about 10 to 15 minutes if you go onto YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitch. It is there, or you can get it anytime you want on the KVJ YouTube channel. It's also going to be on demand on our Spotify channel. So if you're not following us there, make sure you're getting the regular and the After the Show every single day. Before we get there, though, Bird is going to be wrapping us up here with his thoughts for the day.
The wall you built to protect your heart is the same wall starving it.
Oh, that's for you and your dog love.
Yes, old dog love.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.